And our Paul.
And this is a time we want to open with a prayer. And Dr. Ayleen, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but when I ask people to do something, they have a shocked look on their face because they never know when I'm going to ask them to do something. So thank you so much for joining us, and be careful, we have more cords than usual
Oh, goodness, okay.
here. I think this goes so.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Remember to turn off your phones.
Yes, turn the volume down or, you know, whatever you need to do.
Put it on stop.
It's just so nice to be here, and I appreciate all the prayers and good wishes for, you know, those of us who live up on the mountain.
Yes.
It's been a time. It's been, you know, power goes out, you just accept, and you just go on. Roads get closed, tree comes down, you wait. And sometimes it's when things don't go the way we want it that we can learn some of the greatest gifts, like patience and understanding and perspective. As many of you know, I have moved out of the offices spaces here, and I'm over in Campbell now. And that whole process has been a pretty intense one for me.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it just, you know, you get so wrapped up in you gotta get it done, and then the emotion hits you. And it had been hitting me a lot lately on a lot of different levels. And this morning when I was driving down, you know, and I spend like the first half hour or what, you know, of my drive praying and saying thank you. And for some reason, something said drive through Felton, go the Scotts Valley route, so I did. And as I came over the hill right before Lexington, where it looks down on Lexington Reservoir, there was a rainbow. And it was bright, and it was vibrant, and it was off to the left of the road. And I thought, wow, that's cool. And as I'm driving down, I noticed that the end of the rainbow is moving. And it's moving towards the freeway. And I'd never seen a rainbow do that, so I'm just kind of, you know, watching it and the traffic in front of me. And all of a sudden, as I reached the point where the rainbow met, and I was in it. And I was at the end of the rainbow. And nope, didn't find any pot of gold.
Oh, it's the other end.
What I did find was an amazing sense of peace. I was just flooded with this feeling that everything's going to be okay. And I heard a voice saying, you know, I promise, because ever since I was little I always thought of a rainbow as the promise. And the voice said, I promise I will always be with you. It has never been about anyone else. It doesn't matter who's doing what or who's talking about you behind your back. It doesn't matter who you know, feel has been helpful for you and who hasn't. It's not about them. It never was. It's always just been about you and me. And I'm here. And I promise I'm not going anywhere. And the whole rest of my drive was just a feeling so wonderful and feeling so loved. And that even though Creator has an infinite number of things to deal with in each and every second, I'm noticed. I matter. And if I can matter to the Creator of everything, then I think I'm doing okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Before you go any further, when that happens with the rainbow, what happens too is it aligns all your chakras.
Wow.
You just tune into the rainbow and it just floods you, every single chakra.
Well, and it's funny because, I mean, there's a whole long story about this. My chakras ended up clear. My chakras lost all their color at one point, and it was amazing, and I thought I was like, is this a bad thing? Is this a bad thing? And I heard, no, let it happen. And they all ended up going clear. And, you know, I just felt that. And when you have those moments where it hits, you have one of those moments where you just feel that sense of love and attachment and support. You know, when that happens, share it, please. Tell other people about it. because even if they don't know it right in that moment, one day they're going to. So give them a little preview. So everyone take a nice deep breath in, and as you let it out, just release anything weighing on your body, your mind, or your spirit. Let them fall into that little imaginary basket next to you, because that's your care basket. Because in this place and in this space and at this time, you don't need to hold on to it. And when you're done, if you want to leave it behind, please feel free to do so. Dear, blessed, wonderful, and loving Creator, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for our lives. We thank you for every promise you ever made, and that you keep your promises. We thank you for taking time to, at some point, reminding each and every one of us that you're there. That even though we're going through the hard things, that you're there with us, that we're never alone. That no matter how bad we feel about ourselves, you see us as nothing less than perfect. We are each and every one your favorite child, and you treat us that way. Thank you for what you gave me. Thank you for, even though every single day you remind me that you're there, those times when you go above and beyond, because we need it, and just because we need it. Thank you for the way that you guide each and every one of us to follow our own paths, that sometimes those paths aren't agreed on by other people. Sometimes, people even close to us will try to dissuade us, will try to divert us. We know that as long as we follow you, as long as we hear your truth, as we hear it, as each one of us hears it, then we're on the right track. Because if we're not, you find a really good way to figure out how to remind us to get back on it. Thank you for teaching us compassion. Thank you for teaching us forgiveness. Thank you for teaching us to reach out to one another, because that's what you want more than anything else, is for us to realize that we can love each other as much as you love us. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the rainbow. Thank you for the sunlight. Thank you for the trying times that bring us closer to you. And thank you for always seeing us through it. Thank you for knowing that we matter, and for treating us that way. Creator, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for never leaving us alone. And whatever it means to you, we hope you have a wonderful day, and wish you the rainbow as well. For all your creation to the next 7 generations and beyond, Aho Matako Yasin, Ago, 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 by earth, sea, and sky, Namaste, Shalom, Salam Alaikum, blessed be. Amen.